But I want to say some home truths today. What country do we want? We want a country where you have free enterprise and the government says they support free enterprise. Or you want a country where the unions disrupt things when it doesn't favor them. Because what was the deal in the first place? We were not all blind when Dangote started building his refinery. In fact, some people in the union now protesting today hailed the emergence of Dangote refinery to the markets. And even hailed the fact that we're having another refinery coming up on stream, the NNPC refinery, which today after $3 billion was spent, we don't know how the money was spent. And the last thing Ojulari was saying is that he wants another $60 billion for expansion to be able to push it to a 500,000 barrel per day refinery. But we saw it. He built his refinery. We thought people were going to buy from him, but some of the importers still wanted to bring in fuel externally. And they have their ecosystem and the unions at which they moved it. The only problem now is that Dangote has said, I want to make my fuel available to my people that buy from me. And I want to put 4,000 trucks on the road powered by CNG. Then it's a problem. Oh, he wants to take our jobs. He wants to do this. He wants to do that. The drivers must be unionized. Then the next thing we threaten with a strike. So, is it that everybody had selective amnesia when the PIA came into effect? And we all agree that there was a deregulation in the sector? So if somebody now decides that he wants to fundamentally control his own market chain and see how his product is distributed to the downstream and use a stream of partner petrol stations to be able to get his products, how is it the problem of other people? But they say, oh no, he's going to take jobs off the market, he's going to cause energy money. I understand their own argument, and that's why I ask, what kind of country do we want? Do we want a country for free enterprise? Do we know what this will do to investors? What if another company like Total or BP, as they used to own refineries in this country, because we forget in a hurry that the first refinery in this country was built actually by Shell Daisy. So what if they say they want to come into the ecosystem, or companies like Ineos, and they say they want to handle their own downstream value chain where they ship products to their end users? Is it going to be the lot of people complaining that, hey, they must not have the room to breathe? We must go at them. They want to take the job of our drivers. They want to disrupt the ecosystem. Anyway, we've heard that there's been a split across the ranks even of the people that are saying they want to protest. But we must learn some home truths. See, the grouse that everybody have against Dangote about the competition and everything and things like that, I am saying I support fair business trade and fair business practices. But I'm also saying let's not stifle entrepreneurship. You can't expect a man that has invested over $20 billion in debts, mostly, and his own personal wealth, to build a refinery which no other person, even governments with over $3 billion invested in their refinery, have not been able to put in place. And he's put that in place and is looking for channels to be able to effectively distribute his petroleum products, and you say he shouldn't do that. That's why I ask again, what country do we want? We want a country of sentiment. We can keep saying we want a country of sentiment, but it's not going to grow and it's not going to fulfill, it's not going to, fulfill the hopes and aspirations of anybody.